All right, today is the day. I start my first training session at work. It's going to last a couple of hours. There's a 2-hour classroom that I have to do before I actually go into following the server around and learning their techniques and everything. But it's also the first day I'm going to take the moped out on the open road. So I have to go 22 miles. I've allotted myself plenty of time to get there just in case I get lost, because I am definitely not familiar with this area. I can't lie, I'm a little nervous, but hopefully everything works out, and I'll see you when I get there. Well, it's about 10 minutes later, and I'm back at home. I went less than a mile down the road, and the moped died. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times as I tried to turn myself back around to get back home, because going 22 miles, I didn't want to try and get 15 miles down the road and be stranded. So I'm back at home. I've got to do some research. It could potentially be a drained battery, but so I'm gonna have to do some research online for that. But I also smelled like a burning oil smell, and so I don't know if that's because it's new, it's just running through the pipes or whatever it does. I don't know mechanics at all, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. All right, I'll let you know. Well, I tried looking on YouTube to see if I could find videos on what might be causing the moped to sputter once I open up the throttle and then eventually die. And I found a couple of different things that it could be. It could be bad gas, it could be that the fuel line is clogged up, it could be that the carburetor is in need of a cleaning, and they suggested taking it apart and doing all that cleaning. Well, I would love to try that on my own, but I am definitely not mechanically inclined. So I think that if I would try and take parts off, I probably wouldn't be able to put it back together. I know I would miss something or put something on backwards or something like that. So I contacted the dealership that sold it to me, and he's getting in contact with the guy that sold it to him, because the guy I purchased it from doesn't know anything about mopeds. He just happened to have them on the showroom and was selling them for a really good price. So I'm waiting to hear back from the original dealership about what needs to happen. And that kind of leads me into facing obstacles while sober. For the past couple of years, my MO was to immediately go grab a bottle whenever something wouldn't go my way. And I am very fortunate that that was not the case today. I worked on the book that I'm writing, and I worked on some other stuff around the house. I actually had to call into work, like I mentioned, so I had some free time. So I guess it wasn't meant to be today. But I say that I didn't pick up a drink or anything, which I didn't, but I make it come across as really easy. Well, right now it is, because I can't go anywhere and I don't have any money. So that in itself forbids me from drinking. Now, once I do get mobile and, there's liquor stores to and from work, it would be extremely easy just to stop by for a little nip and sneak around with it, and just to get my mind off of the problems that I'm having with this thing. So we'll see what happens when I'm on my own and mobile, but I'm creating these videos to help me and others find other solutions, other ways of thinking than immediately hitting the bottle, because that is the easy answer for me. It's very easy for me to just go into a liquor store, pick up a fifth of vodka, and plow through it for the rest of the night. So finding other things that I'm passionate about is helping me overcome that way of thinking. It's a daily reprieve. I have to focus on something different every single day. I don't have cravings so much as it's the mental process that I have to go through, whether I do it consciously or subconsciously. So I thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on how do you get through difficult situations, overcoming obstacles without picking up a bottle or smoking crack or pot or whatever it was, because I've done almost all of it. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Take care and have a great night.